Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Raheem Siddiqui and I am a scientific programmer for water resources and GIS at Dewberry. I am also a QGIS enthusiast. I have developed 3 QGIS plugins. In today's talk, I will be demoing on how to use COGs in QGIS and what they can do for you. In particular, I will be using a land cover dataset created by ESRI partnering with Microsoft AI for Earth that is stored as COGs, and COGs here means cloud optimized geodesics. The server is published for general public as an image server, but since that is an ESRI specific format, QGIS cannot load it. And even if it would have loaded that, it would have presented that as an image. And if you wanted to perform any geospatial operations on an image, that would not have been possible. Though the good news here is that the QGIS can load cloud optimized geotiffs, and the source data for this land cover data set is stored as cloud optimized geotiffs on the cloud. Now to load any cloud optimized geotiff in QGIS, all you need to have is the URL of the COG, and then you can go to the layer, add layer, add raster layer, and then protocol, AWS. If it is stored on AWS S3, then you can just provide a bucket name and the object key, and you can click add, and the QGIS will display the raster for you. The problem here is though that the dataset is global and it is stored as 701 COGs. So I do not know what is the URL for the raster that is stored for, let's say, this area. Luckily, ESRI has provided a grid that tells which raster is corresponding to which area. I have it downloaded here and I will add it. You can see there are multiple bounding boxes here, and each of them has a file name attached to it. We will use this file name and attach it with the URL of the bucket where this whole data set is stored. And then after that, what we can do is we can utilize a feature in QGIS called QGIS action, which is something that can happen once you click a feature. So a QGIS user, Thomas Gracier, has added the QGIS actions to this particular layer, and let's view them. So you can see when I go on the layer, I go to actions, I can see there is an action added here. What this action does is that it adds to this URL where the whole data is stored the file name based on where I click on the layer, so which feature I click on, and then it tells the QGIS to load that path or that cog to our canvas. So now let's see this action by demoing. So I'm on that layer. I would go here and click add geotiff and click on any one of the box. You can see that it's taking a minute because it's loading from the cloud. And we can see that we have the raster data set for this area. Let's add a couple of more areas. Okay, so once we zoom in, we can see that we are getting the highest resolution possible and we are not losing any resolution. Thus, using the power of two open source geospatial tools, QGIS and COGs, we are able to download and visualize the land cover of any area on the globe. Thanks everyone for watching this presentation. I have published the presentation as a Medium article as well. You can search it on the Medium website. The article contains link to the layer that I had used in my demo. You can download it and load it in a QGIS project, it will appear same as it appeared for me and would have the actions already added to it. All you would need to do is go here and click this add geotiff button and click on any area, and you should see a cloud optimized geotiff loaded in your QGIS project. Thank you.